Hi and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Chrissy and Angus, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Angus's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Chrissy's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she'll keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in her right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give the correction, which is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll want to keep that collar high up behind Angus's ears, which will give you the most control over him. You'll notice that Angus is seated very nicely on Chrissy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we'll demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Angus heel. You'll notice that Angus has been trained to walk very nicely on your left at your pace. So there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop moving your feet, Angus should be seated nicely on your left side waiting for his next command. Very good job. The next command we'll demonstrate for you is the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of Angus's face and the one-word firm command to stay.
Stay.
The long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. This is a great exercise to help develop his maturity and self-control, so practice this often. When Chrissy returns back to Angus, she's going to walk all the way around him, and Angus should remain seated until he receives praise or another command. Very good job. We'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. It's important as you're working Angus through his commands that you praise him and keep him motivated and interested in the training. You'll notice if Angus gets distracted or pulls in the opposite direction, Chrissy gives him a correction, which is a tug and release on his training collar, and tells him no, heel. This time, instead of returning back to Angus, Chrissy will demonstrate the recall or the come on command.
Angus, come.
The command is Angus come. He's a very happy boy, and he comes in. He's been trained to sit nicely right in front of you.
Heel.
Angus will then return back to heel position. Very good job.
Stay. Angus, come. Good. Heel.
And then back to heel position. Very good job. Perfectly done. We recommend that you incorporate all of these commands into your daily life, but also we suggest that you set aside about 10 minutes a day to run through the commands in a formal session such as this video to keep the commands fresh.
Heel. Heel.
The next command we'll demonstrate for you is the down command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down.
Down. Stay.
The long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. This is a great exercise to practice right in your home, where you need Angus to behave the most, build up his ability to stay in this position for longer periods of time. When Chrissy returns back to Angus, she will walk all the way around him, and he should remain lying down until he receives praise or another command.
Heel.
And we'll show that to you again. It's a great mental exercise for Angus.
Down. No. Down.
He didn't go down the first time, so Chrissy told him no and repeated the command. Of course, he has to put his personality into everything. Instead of returning back to Angus, Chrissy will call him in. He'll come in and sit nicely right in front. Good job. And then back to heel position. Good job. The last command that we'll demonstrate for you today on video is down from a distance. I'll give Chrissy and Angus a second to set up for that. Chrissy's going to leave Angus in a sit stay.
Stay.
And she will give him the down command from the end of the training leash.
Down.
Very good job, Angus. These are all the formal obedience commands that Angus has learned while he's been here at school with us. It's been such a pleasure having him. He's been a great student here, and everyone here really loves him. Thank you so much for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.